Hello, and it's time for another update video. I am back from the hospital. I did have to stay an extra day and about a day and a half because I got hit really bad. Sorry, I'm trying to open this. I got hit really bad with nausea the day after. Like, as soon as I woke up, they had to give me one of those vomit bags, and I was just dry heaving. Nothing's gonna come up because, 12 to 13 days of not eating anything solid, and then they cut out 75% of your stomach. You're not really going to throw anything up. So I spent the first day and a half, just dry heaving my guts up. That was something. And now, after the first day and a half, where the nurses were very nice, they were very helpful. They um, were very on the ball with helping me get the nausea medication and just making sure I always had a bag. So that was good. Walking, I found, was very easy for me. I was able to get to that right away. It was very, it didn't hurt at all to walk. I was able to just go right for it. I am wearing a binder thing on my stomach right now. It's like a little compression thing, uh, just like a little compression thing that Velcros on, but it's supposed to keep your like gut in one place. So I've been wearing that. It helps. I tried having it off for a little bit, but the day of the surgery, the 5th, I was 302 in the hospital. That was the weight I was. So surgery day, 302. Um, I haven't weighed myself yet for real because I'm waiting to not have as intense like incision pain. And once I'm no longer worried about how much it hurts, then I'm going to focus more on what the weight is. And honestly, I haven't really been getting much inside as I really need to. I'm drinking a lot of these Propel stuff. They were right when they said water doesn't sit right in your stomach. I've tried drinking like lukewarm water, slightly hot water, and then almost cold water, and it doesn't want to stay down. So I've been doing the Propel Zero Sugars, and I'm able to sip these pretty regularly. But I really need to stay hydrated after these surgeries. That's the big thing that gets you back in the hospital is becoming dehydrated after surgery. So I'm trying really hard to stay hydrated. This is my second protein meal of the day, but I've also filled it up with another 8 ounces of water. So it's also going to hopefully give me some hydration. So I'm going to sip at this for the next 4 hours because it takes a long time for me to get just one protein shake down. This morning it took me 3 hours to get one down. So it's a slow process. It's very tiny sips every like 5 minutes or so. Every minute or so that you remember, just take a tiny sip and then wait and see if your stomach is going to rebel. And if it doesn't, then you're cool. Um, but yeah, definitely after this surgery, I was not expecting the massive amount of nausea that I had to deal with, or the pain that was. I did get the gas pains, which I did expect, because they pump you full of air so they can do the surgery, and those were the walking helped that perfectly. The pain I did not expect was uh, when the incisions, the lidocaine blockers wear off from your incision points. That pain hit me really, really hard, and that was especially on my left side for some reason. I think it's just because I have more incisions on the left side than I do the right, but that pain has really been kicking my butt. Bending over and leaning has been hard. I had to buy a wedge pillow because I found that laying flat on my back was a good way to get acid to go straight up to my face. That was that's not a good time for anybody. So if I were going to do the surgery again, would I bring anything extra to the hospital? No, but I would advise that if you are getting this surgery done, or a surgery similar to it, any of the bariatric surgeries, um, definitely bring a robe so that you're more comfortable walking. It's definitely more comfortable to walk in your own robe. So that's definitely something I would bring. Bring either a battery pack so you can keep your phone with you, or a really long phone cord, because those outlets are not conducive to keeping your phone with you. They're very far away from where you're going to be sleeping, probably. If you have a CPAP machine, they'll probably make you bring that. I had to bring mine, but they do have sterilized and distilled water at the hospital, so that shouldn't be a problem for you. They made me take my retainer out for my septum piercing, but that was okay. But I would definitely advise at least bringing a robe, because you're gonna want to be comfortable. At least have something from like home that you're like, okay, this is familiar. This feels comforting. Um, so now for my future, I've got basically a bunch of protein stuff that I'm just going to be sipping. My big things right now are just to get, I'm on the full liquid diets until the end of February. So it's just getting the protein and the clear liquids down. I need to stay hydrated, and I need to have at least 60 to 90 grams of protein before the end of the day. So this drink right here will bring me up to my 60 at least. And this is like my third Propel I've been working on today. It's still not enough because I'm supposed to be drinking like 64 ounces of water is what they want, and each of these are only 12. So I need like three more, but it seems impossible. Like I have no desire whatsoever to put anything in my mouth. I don't want to drink anything. I don't want to eat anything. Just thinking about putting something in my mouth is uncomfortable, but I know I have to keep things moving along. Um, so I'm just trying to be very careful and not overextend or overdo anything. I don't want to have a major setback because of something I did. But I just wanted to give an update video now that I'm home and back on the healing. Another reason they kept me for an extra day was because I live alone and they didn't want me to be home alone, I guess, with all the nausea. They didn't think I'd be able to keep anything down, which they were probably right. So I had to stay at the hospital for one more night, which was all right in the long run. But yeah, I'm home now. Yo-yo's back home. We are on the healing road to recovery, and we will see how this goes. I bought a wedge pillow, like I said, so I'm prepared to sleep when I need to sleep. I've got all the walking down, and I've got my protein, and I've got my hydration. So it's just going to continue on. I hope to show everybody what I can do, and that the weight just drops off and slides off, and we'll see how this keeps going. So thank you for tuning in. Um, I hope you guys keep showing around and keep tuning in, and I will see you next time.